Darcy wins the first hit out. Bailey, you can't question his commitment. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Amos working hard and presenting well. They've got them on the overlap. Switkowski has charged into space.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
The crowd noise tells you all you need to know.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Dockers on the board early. Rucks go at it. Sarong, sharp. Normally delivers. Frederick, that's good work rate. Searching kick. Zorko tries to spike it out of the danger zone. He's got it.
They moved that ball beautifully indeed. They're hard to defend at their skillful best.
The Dockers already look like they're going to be hard to beat. O'Meara, he wouldn't take no for an answer. Sarong, Reed, through the centre square he goes. He's been busy so far. In no man's land. Brayshaw felt the pressure there. Zorko had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Can he hit a target? Fletcher, all on his own. Good-looking kick. Clark spoils. Morris, he's made a bright start. Chapman with a big fist. McCluggage, Berry, Cameron. That's a poor strike. I'm not sure whether that was a pass or a miss kick.
From point-blank range.
He can draw them back within a kick, and he's equal to the task. The Lions have steadied. The big men fly. O'Meara, Dunkley runs onto it. Can he find a teammate? Bouncing ball. Fletcher leading from the front. Going for territory. Draper doing what he does best. This should be a goal. No problem.
They're after a big game from him today, and that's a great start.
The Lions having a good patch. The two big men do battle. Dunkley squeezes the kick. Fletcher, terrific tackle. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Jackson with a deft tap. Brayshaw, O'Meara. They're playing for keeps. Why is he kicking it backwards? It's loose inside the 50. The Lions having a great patch. He's hit up the lead. They're moving the footy quickly. Intercepted, and they can launch from half-back. Probing ball. Good thinking and good execution too. Clark makes position. Brayshaw. Switkowski working hard and being rewarded. This deserves a goal. Banfield. Has he got enough on it? It's there!
That's a great way to open your account. His confidence will be sky high.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. The big men fly. O'Meara, Sarong, Bailey, one step ahead. Inside 50 with the kick. Cox clears the area. Ashcroft. Drop punt. Goal!
An early goal always settles the nerves and boosts your confidence.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Dunkley. Centre square. Loose ball. Archie. He's caught. And we will do it all again.
2 rucks, please.
Jackson palms it down. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Blasts away. Chance gone begging. Hipwood. This is great pressure footy. They've bottled it up. Jackson showing his skills. Brayshaw, O'Meara. Some people can't kick that far. Reed, poor hands there. Hacking it forward. Draper is a rock in defence. That's skillful. Pearce gets to the front spot. Doesn't often waste it. The Dockers are out of trouble. Honours the lead. He might have thought about the corridor. Payne went bang. Foot race on the wing. What's he got on offer? Neal. That should be picked off. Cox wins it back. Great mark. O'Meara has found some space. Quarter time and a chance for the coaches to address their players and maybe even tweak the game plan. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
First quarter down and both sides will be encouraged. This is the time when you need to implement those things you've been working on during the pre-season. And it also gives the players a good guide on where they're at physically. We may also see some adventurous coaching as the match unfolds.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Neal on a lead. He's been industrious. That's careless kicking. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Good work rate. Conservative kick. Sharp. Marks on centre wing. Well played. Keeps it low. Voss presents in space. He's been quiet. It's a poor inside 50. What can they build here? The Lions can build from half-back. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. Jackson slaps it out. Sarong, got to get rid of it. This will be touch and go. No one can mark. Gets it to safety.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Zorko to bring it back in. Not on my watch, he says. Amos looms large as usual.
For a little breathing space.
It's a deep kick. It's a goal.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
Goal for goal. Good close match unfolding. Jackson got his palm to it. Great anticipation. He just keeps racking up disposals. Quality delivery by foot. The defence is disorganised. The Dockers have been caught napping. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Danger averted, frantic defence.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Back into play. Pearce with a chance to run. Ryan can keep it moving. Banfield, he's generally a good kick. They've opened them up here. Seizes the moment. Penetrating ball. Dunkley got to the fall. Slick hands. Leicester hasn't seen a lot of it. Clark with another spoil. Hipwood, McCluggage with time. He'll go himself. Gives it a ride and misses.
Perhaps he should have looked to lay that one off. He'd miss more of those than he'd kick.
Clark brings it back in. Reed pushes into space and receives the footy. Ryan has a vice-like grip. This is good ball movement. He's got an option in the centre square. It's come unstuck. What's he got on offer? Dunkley spills out in the tackle. Johnson, he's had little impact so far. Ryan, Voss, Banfield runs onto it. He's gone! Sarong, if he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. Jackson could have lowered his eyes, but they're glad he didn't.
There aren't many players you'd back from there, but he's certainly one of them.
The Dockers with a bit of breathing space now. McInerney with a deft tap. Bailey read it best. Jackson gets to it first. Reed, he's lost it. Good hands. Banfield, he's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. The Lions might be about to start something. Banfield with a chance now. He's kicked it like an arrow.
The Lions have got to find a way to put the clamps on. They're too easy to score against at the minute.
The Lions really need to respond now. Bailey met solidly. Dunkley stripped to the footy. Run down, great chase.
That's what happens when you find yourself in two minds.
The spell on the pine might be warranted after that. They haven't been able to buy a goal. Morris has got loose. Leicester, strong grab. Ashcroft, dangerous to leave on his own. McInerney works hard to present. The Lions are hanging out for the break. McInerney palms it down. Is that holding the ball? Clean pickup. Bailey, Ashcroft. The defenders will be nervous. Rayner gets on the end of it. That's great footy.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
Can they get one back? No, they can't. Denied by the post.
They're within striking distance, but they need to make the most of their shots on goal.
Clark heads wide with the kick in. Well, that was a fascinating first half, but there's still lots to play out as the players head from the field for a well-deserved break. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
It's not cricket season anymore, at least not for these players. It's the kind of contest you don't often see in a practice match, but it does show how determined both sides are to improve this year. Both sets of supporters will be encouraged by what they have seen so far.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again, Johnson punched that like he meant it. Thought his way through it. Time to turn on the Jets. Ashcroft, a good kick here and they'll be in business. Cameron, poor disposal, keeps letting them down. We've seen this before, and you just get the feeling we're going to see it some more. It's a handy buffer they've established. McInerney gets his hand to it. Johnson, can he force his way through? Wilmot, they need a spark. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. No easy exit. Looking to hit up the short option. He's been accosted. Uses the non-preferred. The kick's astray and out of bounds.
The Lions aren't winning anywhere near enough ball, and when they do, they're turning it over. They need a big lift.
Jackson has got on top. Johnson, you have to be tough to play this game. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. McInerney with a deft tap. Bailey, Dunkley, O'Meara. Didn't need to be asked twice. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Hipwood had his name written all over it. Wilmot making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Leicester, he's stolen a march. Clever kick. Sharp affects the turnover. He'll feel that one. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Jackson has probably got the points at this stage. O'Meara. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. The two big men do battle, like Batman and Robin. O'Meara, desperate to win it back. Bolton, Brayshaw, Sarong. Good build-up. Not a great kick. Tracy, judged at the best and can have a shot.
To really stamp some authority on this match.
The Dockers look like running away with it. There's another. The Dockers by 28. It's been a great duel between the two big men. O'Meara. Gee, they're playing well. The Lions are chasing tail. Switkowski. This is good footy. He's hit up the lead. Tracy wins the contest hands down.
The Dockers are working harder at the present time, and they're reaping the rewards.
He's kicked beautifully at goal today, and that is no exception. The Dockers having a good third turn. Darcy gets his hand to it. Sarong, O'Meara. The umpire whistles for a ball up. McInerney with a deft tap. Neal attracted a crowd. Hipwood wins it back. He's done brilliantly. Chapman had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. The Dockers are playing like winners. Sarong is hard to beat one-on-one. Johnson makes position. You can see their confidence growing. Ryan takes a beauty. And inside 50 goes begging. Normally delivers. Ashcroft, too slow. And he's done for holding the ball.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Voss has found some space. Sets a task for the forwards. Thumped away. Amos. It's on the way. And there's another nail in the coffin.
The Lions are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
The Lions are buckling under the pressure. McCluggage, Berry, navigated the traffic. Fletcher fighting hard. Cameron gets to the front spot and can line them up. Approaching the 50. Can he be the fire starter? They've moved it well and given themselves a good look here.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
Drop punt and he has put it away.
He managed to find some space and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The Lions are just hanging in there. They need to string some goals together. Johnson, Brayshaw, Sarong. The Dockers were looking good at half-time, and they're looking even better now. This one is theirs for the taking. Time to check in with Gary.
The Dockers haven't exactly busted open the floodgates, but they're on course for a comfortable victory, and they've arguably been aided by a lack of imagination from the opposition coach's box. They haven't been greatly stretched defensively, it's fair to say.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Banfield, Johnson. A quick getaway wasn't possible. Brayshaw. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? He's been prolific. Cameron runs onto it, throws it on the boot. Cox wins it back. He's run into trouble. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Darcy has had his measure today. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Farms it out. Wilmot, can he find a teammate? Pearce clears the area. Neal He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
Switkowski, that's good work rate. Warner has found some space. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Well played. I've liked his game today. Voss, great hands there. Brayshaw, this is promising. O'Meara in the right spot. Switkowski has it within range.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
Kicks it goal, and that's travelling straight over the goal umpire's hat.
They had to be patient, but they were able to pick their way through and eventually score.
The Dockers are strutting their stuff. They're a force to be reckoned with. Good ruck work and good roving too. Ashcroft, they've got to get a wriggle on. Bailey, they are hunting the ball carrier. No leniency from the umpire there.
You've got to be quicker than that.
Neal takes the hand pass. McCluggage. Even with the game well won, their pressure is still elite. Good ruck work. Neal, can they catch them out on the turnover? That's a bit of a waste. Morris drops into the hole and marks. Probing ball. Day, not on my watch, he says. The Dockers are giving them nothing. McInerney with the tap. Neal, Day, running in support. Can they get themselves a consolation prize?
It's been a disappointing performance, but he can paper over a crack or two here.
They could really do with a straight kick. He's up to the task, and he's pulled one back. The Lions haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Jackson wins the tap. Sarong, Johnson, Brayshaw. They're going hammer and tong. The Dockers are good with their hands. The umpire will have it. McInerney punches it out of the ruck. Neal, Sarong gets there first. Johnson punched away. Switkowski sets sail for home, and he has delivered.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
They're streaming towards the exits now. Jackson has rucked tirelessly. Johnson, Sarong. Switkowski, good kick. Amos marks, and this is in danger of becoming a rout.
He's batting at 100% so far.
He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
He's just too good at the moment. It's been a quality key forwards game.
The Dockers are having a lot of the play and making it count too. Sarong, Sharp, Banfield. They've picked their way through. Bolton working hard and being rewarded. Andrews went bang. I don't think he meant to smother it. Taking no chances there.
There might have just been a little bit of panic there. It was a nervous moment.
The Lions aren't playing their best, but that margin could have been even bigger. He's had little impact so far. Cameron, can he mop up? He's struggled to make an impact to this point. That's well played. They desperately need a goal. Brayshaw got a fist in, and out it goes. Jackson palms it down. Dunkley. Clark with the big fist. Aaron hand pass, and they've turned it over. Does well under pressure. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Sarong, what a game he's played. Switkowski, all on his own. What's he got on offer? The Dockers